Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 6 of my Let's Play Skyrim, the main quest. Terra has arrived at the throat of the world, brought the horse along. There's Parthenax. We've got an Elder Scroll to read.
You have it.
I do.
Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Alright, let's get it. Yep. Floating rocks. Am I standing in the right spot? Right over here, okay. Read the scroll. We shall read.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krivolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonland. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like the lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves, here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
use your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Use Dragon Rend if you know it.
I shall. Gotta activate it first. Where is he at? There he is. He's vulnerable, I'm vulnerable. We're all vulnerable together.
Dovahkiin, calm yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool sky. Okay. Which means he's gonna hit me with meteorites. Nope. And there he goes. Alright, Parson X. Got anything to say?
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
So Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon?
Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema.
That's an old building.
I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. Lok Thum.
Dragon's Reach it is.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
I see you cleaning all the time. I believe you.
Barbara, did you slip out again last night for a drink at the Bannered Mare?
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I went out for a pint or two. What of it?
These secret visits to the tavern will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the
Yep.
Jarl of Whiterun.
She's your bodyguard.
I won't apologize for talking to my people. You can't protect me every moment of the day.
That might be so, but it will never stop me from trying.
That's a good bodyguard.
Well, well, look who it is. You've been.
Pretty good, thanks for asking. But I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I
Nope.
thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Yep. You know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
No. Let's try that again. I really need your help. I need to trap a dragon.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
Look, the threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It is my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
So, what if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that part to me. I'll talk to... what's his name? About hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. Keep safe.
I will. Off to see a Greybeard. I mean, hey. In Bergmore of Bruma, we got a truce going there too. Guess we're gonna truce it up again. Here we are. Hi, Hrothgar. Again. Let's talk to the man. Bori, can you tell me where he is? Just follow the white arrow? I will. I'm gonna interrupt your prayers.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, sorta. But he escaped, and I need to find his portal to Sovereign Guard.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after
I mean,
your
you're right
battle.
here. So I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the
I'm
Voice.
special. I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
I understand everything. Y'all, Balgriff, won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Look, both sides respect the Greybeards. They'll listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Breath and focus.
Thank you. Let's go.
Balgriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
And here's the man I haven't seen
We've intercepted
since we were
couriers from
both in the
Solitude.
back of a cart.
The Empire's putting a great
At the beginning
deal
of the game.
pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Well,
You think I need to
walk
send
away.
Balgruff a stronger message?
If by
Only the
message
foolish or the
you
courageous
shall
approach a
soldier
Jarl
his
without
cunning.
summons. Do I know you?
Well, I believe we've already met. But I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon
you
attacks
trained
are a
with
growing
them.
plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King.
I don't blame them.
I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Well, look, politics be damned. Alduin has returned, dude.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it?
It does.
Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So, you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Uh-huh.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
No, I don't think much of
So
you.
we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
Alright, one Jarl down, a general to go. Hey, look at this.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Tara likes the vibe here. Let's go see this general.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruff.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
All this political
You
arguing.
people and your damn Jarls.
Sir?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the
Accept help
castle?
he hasn't asked for.
Do you have
Kind
some
of.
reason to be here, citizen?
I don't like either one of you people. Yep, you don't need to know that you tried to kill me. I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening like the gathering, a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Ulfric has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
So you'll come to the peace council then, now that I poked at your ego?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him.
Okay.
Draft another letter
stubborn
with
men.
usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence.
Not all
regarding
men, just
Ulfric's
those two.
plans.
But
Embellish
we got them both to agree.
We'll let it
Let's
seem
get
like
back,
it's his idea.
back to High Hrothgar.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Oh, convenient. They're all right here for me to talk to.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Look, this is the only way to get Falgraf's help.
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
All right. Well, that was enthusiastic. You know, there's nothing wrong with changing up traditions, sir. Especially in times of need.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why I'm here.
Oh.
Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse or grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
All this infighting.
Very well. You may enter.
Oh, goodness. Can't we all just get along? that's a big conference table. And half the party's all here. Good day, sir. Semi, sir. Oh, I'll just go around you. A lady. Hello, beautiful. Why am I here? I mean, I'm not like a politician or anything. Yes, I'll sit. Anybody else? Y'all can stop looking at me.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Oh, seriously?
Beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Look, what's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Look, let him have his way. He'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this.
Yeah, just bow to the
But
20-year-old
she is to observe,
who doesn't
nothing
do any
more.
politics.
We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Alfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
Exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Of course you do.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Please.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that Traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Me? I don't... Let me just sacrifice the city to Lil Breton, who doesn't even live here. Well, how about maybe, you know, former capital? Winterhold seems like a fair trade.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric. Plus all the mead we can drink.
Oh, it's all about the liquor. Look, there are advantages to gaining Winterhold.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth.
Okay.
With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
Alright, fine, you're right. Riften is a fair trade for Markarth.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
My own right now.
You heard what she said, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragon Boy.
Oh, come on.
I came here in good faith. And now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with a...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand.
Please,
Don't
yes.
hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Hjalmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorli the Builder will take over as Jarl of Morthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn?
I don't even, is that the whole area of Markarth then? I don't even know where these provinces are around. But, you know, whatever. Fine.
Spoken like a true daughter of Skyrim.
I am not a daughter of Skyrim,
I suppose
dude.
that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Jarl March will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorley the Builder assuming the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work.
Finally.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
You're the one who wanted a truce.
Algrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just
About
say
time.
the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
And how does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
And why would he come when I called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So, what's this dragon's name?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Od Avin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Let's all get up at once.
Here's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
You know what?
Parthenax. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years.
Yeah.
He needs to die.
Oh,
He
no.
deserves to die.
No.
And it falls to you to kill him.
Oh,
until
no.
he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Excuse me. About Parthenax?
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
All this black and white. Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Stubborn blade. Well, we've gotten a lot done. With no political abilities at all. We've brokered a truce. And we're now ready to use Dragon Reach to capture a dragon. So we'll start that process on the next episode. And we'll deal with this whole Parthenax, the Blades issue too. Thanks for watching. Until next time.